Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My garage is kind of a mess right now, but hopefully you can see what's going on here. I guess I will be changing camera angles, so this isn't a huge deal. Many of you guys may remember that a while back I did a video on bike tools that you should ride with. Um, this is sort of an update to that. More specifically about how important it is to ride with a phone. Not just for safety reasons, like if you are involved in an accident or for whatever reason you need to call for help. That's obvious enough, but how else your phone can help you out on your ride. Plus a couple of minor updates to my toolkit. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got a better angle here of my toolbox. So a couple things I want to show off. I just bought this just a couple nights ago, actually yesterday. This is a reflective vest. I got it at IKEA for I think it was maybe $2.99, something like that. So I just keep it in here. It's very handy for night riding. Um, yeah, and it's great. It's big enough to just slip onto anything that I might be wearing if it's wintertime and I've got a coat on. Secondly here, I have a, where is it in here? Aha! It's not really a tool, but I thought it was just kind of cool, worth showing off. Bottle opener! Yeah, made out of a bike chain. That's awesome. Alright. Okay, so getting to the main point of this video. Alright, so you can see right here, this is just a close-up of my mount for my phone. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Got the Mini because I wanted something small enough I could easily fit in my pocket. I'm not really a big fan of the making larger size phones every year and just having to, I just don't like that. It just feels so uncomfortable having something huge in your pocket all day long. So, yeah, that's why I got the smaller one. But, so this mount, I got this off of Amazon for it was maybe $2. It was very cheap. But it just mounts on the handlebars real easily. And then the phone just clips in here. You press it down, locks in place, and then it's got a release tab. So it's real easy to get in and out. I've rode for several hundred miles with this mount, and I've had no issues. It's been great. The phone's always nice and secure and safe. Pretty much, I believe all of the vlogs I've done for my channel, I've shot on this bike with this mount with this phone. And they've all turned out nice and stable. So anyway, obviously, you can use your phone to call for help if you need to do so when you're out on your bike. But there are some things that are pretty useful that you can do as well. Actually, okay, so on my main screen I have an app here called Ride On, which I haven't even used it yet, to be honest. I have downloaded it, and I haven't even tried it out yet. But it syncs up with my Pebble Watch. And it's basically just a bike GPS app, so it can show you directions for where you're going and where you are. Um, also, okay, so I got Strava. Strava is awesome. I have used other apps in the past. I used to use Map My Ride, but somebody told me to use Strava because Strava is a lot better, more user-friendly, has more features. Plus, Strava has segments, which are really fun. It's just like sections of the map. Like here's a segment right here, D, which is Tomahawk Creek Parkway, 117 to College. And you can just kind of see people's records, and if you ride through that route, your record will show up on that list, and it'll show you where you rank. So, yeah, Strava is awesome. It's kind of like, if you aren't familiar with Strava, it's sort of like social media for bicyclists, yeah, and for runners. It's for runners as well, but I don't really run. I haven't run since high school, and I'm okay with that. So another app that I use occasionally, if I don't use Strava all the time. If I just want something just to track like a quick ride or something, or if I'm not curious about where I'm going and all my statistics, I'll use this one called DigiHUD, which is just speedometer, has a clock, trip odometer. Actually has 3 trip odometers. You just tap to change it. That shows maximum speed, average speed, and you can also. Oh, and there's the compass up there. It just got GPS signal. So, you can change the colors on this to whatever you want it to be. I chose blue because it's bright enough that I can see it during the day. It's also very visible at night, and it's not too blinding. So, but you can really pick any color you want. So it's pretty cool if you have an Android phone. I also have this app called Speaker Boost because I often ride with a Bluetooth speaker. So this basically just turns up the Bluetooth volume if the music I'm listening to is too quiet coming out of the speaker. And what else do I? Um, yeah, there's more GPS stuff. Um, and then I have some other apps in here as well, like Google Maps. Can sync but I can also use Ride On and Google Maps. They're kind of the same thing. Oh, another thing about Strava is that Strava actually syncs up with my Pebble smartwatch. Um, so if I am not riding this bike, like if I'm on the Nishiki, which doesn't have this handlebar mount because I don't ever see a reason to take it off of here. Um, so if I'm ever using um, the Nishiki or any other bike and I have my phone in my pocket, I can just flip my watch up, look at my watch to see all of my details. So Strava is pretty awesome. There's actually a link to my Strava account um, in the video description here, so check it out if you're interested. So that's just a few things you can do with your smartphone on your bike. There are a lot of other uses that people have for them. If you have like a Bluetooth earpiece, which I'm not really a big fan of, I don't really see the point of those. I've just never used one. I'm more of a speakerphone kind of person. Anyway, if you have a Bluetooth earpiece and you do a lot of group rides, you can get your people to use those earpieces. And I think the wired headsets with like the earphones and the microphone, I believe those work as well. But there are apps that you can use for group chatting with each other. So if you guys get spread out, you can all talk in a group, sort of like making a three-way phone call where everybody keeps on three-wailing each other, and you get like 6 or 7 people on the phone. Except you're not using phone call; it uses internet messaging. So so that's useful as well for a lot of people. Although personally, I've not used it. I haven't found a reason to use it yet. Um, so, but yeah, that's just another thing that you can do as well. Um, so there's a lot of people who don't take phones with them because they want to be totally off the grid when they're on their bike and just away from civilization, and that's totally cool if you're going to do that. But if you are like me and you like having a phone, then other than being able to call for help, there's so much more you can do with it. I'll be doing more videos about apps I discover that are helpful for riding. What I covered today are just the main ones that I use that I've found pretty helpful. So as I discover more, I'll be sharing that with you guys. And if you have any apps that you guys use, especially if they're for like iPhone or Windows Phone, like because I don't have either of those, let me know. Post it in the comments, and I can cover that as well. So hope you guys have found this video helpful and informative. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a while since I've done a ride video. I think the last actual ride video I did was Critical Mass in August. I missed September Critical Mass. I had to work that night, but no big deal. I love my job. But I will be back for Critical Mass October. There's actually 2 Critical Masses now. There's Critical Mass KCK and Critical Mass KCMO. So we'll hopefully be doing both of those. And I'll probably be doing a few more vlogs here as well. And I'm also planning on doing a video of one of my favorite trails in the area, riding through at the peak of fall when all the leaves are coming down and we'll just see all those gorgeous fall colors. So you guys have a lot of good videos to look forward to. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.